Bonjour tout le monde. This is my short video on how to get to Bonnieux if you want to go hiking there on your own. So I'm walking towards Maison Basse. You can see that over here. And instead of going directly to Maison Basse, I'm gonna keep walking on this road straight past it, and that's the thing to do. So walk towards Maison Basse, but keep going, don't go to the left, just keep going straight, and I will show you then where you will turn off then from this road to head into the trail, the official hiking trail to Bonnieux. Alright, I'm approaching Maison Basse, and this gravel road will then lead onto a paved road, so continue along that paved road for a bit. Okay, and then you're going to keep going rather straight, don't veer off to further. When it forks out, you're going to then go back onto this other gravel road. Don't go to the right, just keep going straight. So this is the road right here that you should be taking. Okay, you see this dumpster coming up. You know that you're going to be turning soon once you see that. And this turn is just a little bit tricky. You have to watch out for it because it's hidden here in these trees. I'm veering to the left, and if you look closely, you'll see a yellow marker on this post, and it says Bonnieux, which means I have to go through this pretty narrow path that's getting overgrown. And there's going to be a couple bridges along the way too, and so you just need to be extra careful. I look over here to my right, there's a pond over there. Then I get to this small wooden bridge. Just be careful. And I continue on this path. As I'm continuing on this path, I can already see Bonnieux out there off in the distance on the hill. It looks rather close, actually. It's a bit deceivingly close because I still have a ways to go. That path leads me out to a road here. When I get to this road, I need to be sure to turn to the left and not to the right. There's actually, I back up a bit, I think a marker out somewhere. I don't see it anymore, but there was a marker that let you know not to go to the right. But in any case, don't go to the right, go to the left along this road towards this amazing Bastide over here. You see the house there to the right. We're going to walk past that. Here's a close-up of that. That's beautiful. So again, I had turned to the left. I keep walking further. The road's going to wind around a bit. It is a road, so there might be some cars coming through, but it's not a major road, so you won't see much in terms of traffic. Okay, I've walked past some stone houses and some water, and there were some bamboo trees on my right as I was walking along this road. And you'll see a road over here to my right. Don't take that. This is another tricky part. The first time I was hiking here, I missed this. You could keep on this road. It will lead you to the major road though. It's one way to go, but then you have to walk along traffic. What you're looking for is this right here. And you see a yellow marker on the stone letting you know to turn up this way. This is the official hiking path, but a lot of it's overgrown and it's a bit rugged here. And you might think you're going in the wrong direction, but it's correct. You just keep going through here along this path. If you're following this, just to let you know you're in the right direction. It was pretty overgrown, and I need to move around up the rocks here. you can see it opens up a bit more once you get to the top, and you have this fantastic view. That's where I just came from. Keep going, and we still have quite a bit of distance yet left yet too. This also spirals around a bit. You're still in the right direction though. It looks like it's going back, but you do curve around a bit. And see here, turn back around this way. Just keep following that. And you know you're in the right direction because here, again, you see a marker on a tree, the yellow marker against the tree against the stone wall here. It's open to my right to a ravine with lots of trees. It might look like it's branching out along the way, but make sure that the stone wall is on your left. Just keep going that way. We're going back up a bit too. This path is reminiscent of what the trail to Maison Bosch used to look like before they renovated it. As you continue up, you'll have stone walls on either side, and you'll see also here another marker on the pavement here, on the stone here, letting you know again you're going the right way. At this point in the trail, it becomes a little bit more open for a bit. And if you look over here to the left, it's a nice place to stop for pictures because you have a beautiful view of the landscape. And I'm also walking right past this beautiful estate to my left-hand side. That leads off to a road. You can see it's Mont Saint-Paul over there, that estate, but don't go that direction. Don't go to the left. That's a private way chemin privé, which means it's private. You're going off straight ahead. I keep going along this road. If I look to the left, I can see Bonnieux up there perched again on the hill, just for some orientation. As I'm continuing along this trail, if I look to the right, I get some spectacular views, and I see the stone cone construction that's typical of the area here. And these date far back. It's hard to tell how far back the individual ones go back to. But this building technique goes back, at least it's over 2 millennium. As I continue up this road and I look to the right, I see another gate to an estate. And beyond that, and beyond the cypress trees, I see a glimpse of Lacoste, where we started from. And over to the left, if I look back here, I see where we're headed to, Bonnieux, but I'm going up this way, continue along this way first. As I continue on, I have a stone wall to my right, and to my left, another beautiful view of Bonnieux. And again, for orientation, as you're walking through, here and there, you'll see the yellow signs on the trees too, the yellow stripes here, yellow and orange stripe. So I continue along this path. That road will lead me to an intersection with a larger road that I need to cross. And when I cross it, I will continue up, not to the left there, but up here to the straight ahead. As I'm doing that, you can again see there's one cross there that means means not to go this way for another path, but you see the yellow marker, that's the yellow ones are the ones we're looking for. And that one says I'm on the right direction to Bonnieux. That will then lead you to a more narrow trail. So I just passed a gate on my right-hand side, and I'm continuing along this trail. I'm technically already in Bonnieux. For some orientation, here's my view. As I'm going along, you can see to the left, it's all open. And to my right, I have a high stone wall. And actually directly in front of me, eventually I can see the town I'm headed towards, Bonnieux. I've kept on that trail for some distance, and I'm just passing by this gate where I wanted to point it out. What's beyond the gate looks pretty overgrown now, but that was a pretty opulent garden at one point. I'm not gonna go trespassing in there, but I'll get another view of that as I continue up this way, because there's also a rather dilapidated old chateau that goes along with that garden. So right here, there's a break in the wall, and it's a bit overgrown. It's more overgrown since the last time I was here, but if you look carefully, there's a statue that I can see right in there. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. There, you see it there, and that lets me know that there was something pretty impressive there at one time. Here to my right, entrance to that estate. There is a chateau there. You can't really see it from here. It's to the right, and the garden once belonged to that. We did get a peek of it a few years ago, and it was once impressive, but it is really in a state of ruin today. I've gone along that path altogether quite some distance. As I come up here, to veer to your right, you'll see this says privé. That means private, so don't go there. You're turning off here to the right, and we're quite close now. As I'm coming in, you might hear I'm greeted by some dogs on my right-hand side, but I'm pretty close. Just continue along this way, straight ahead. Okay, we are here, but we still got a little bit of a hike because we need to turn up to the left here, up this way. And as I walk up here, I'm already drawn towards the left. I hear the sound of the school up over here, and I can see the new church just directly in front of me. So, bienvenue à Bonnieux, one of my favorite villages here. Enjoy.